that the Wizards would actually have a shot to make it to the NBA Finals. Most people thought, all right, nice story that the Wizards are having a good season, the Celtics, some of these teams, but Cleveland, they're coming out of the East, lock it up. Well, now all of a sudden they look vulnerable. And I know our boy Reggie wants to chime in.
Look at me.
He does.
Look at me, Reggie.
It's been holding for 48 minutes, I believe. What's up, Reggie?
Hey, fellas. Look, I've been saying this for the last 3 weeks, and I don't want to see LeBron in the final. Everybody's saying, let's get him in the East Conference Finals if we can make it there. LeBron didn't amp up his team for Golden State or somebody coming out the West. He matches up well against them. They play softball. He's a freight train. That's why they won last year, him and Kyrie. He amped up his team because he's scared of Boston and Washington. They're young, they're deep, they're athletic. And I'm telling you, if we see him in the finals, Eastern Conference Finals, and beat him then, it's going to be all kinds of excuses. Oh, he's played every summer for the last 10 years. I mean, you know how it goes. LeBron has ready-made excuses. He's the softest superstar ever, and I don't want it. I want to see him in the second round when they've been resting every other week. I want to get him out of there. No excuses. Shut up. Go home.
Well, if they start the playoffs right now, the Wizards would match up against Cleveland in the second round.
And that's what we need. Get them out of there. They're not ready. He put all these people on his team, all these 40-year-old used to be great guys that can shoot. We're going to run them up and down the court. By game 3, they're going to be out of it. LeBron already showed once he's not the bully, once you take his best punch, he'll just fade back behind his support staff.
All right.
And his support staff can't handle lives. Okay. Let's get him out of there in the second round.
Thank you, Reggie. We appreciate the passion.
All right, Reggie. All right. Well, you might see him.
Look at me, Reggie.
But it is evident that the Cavs have no answer for John Wall. Like, Kyrie Irving can't guard him. There's nobody on their roster. If John Wall's on his game, I mean, he could carry them in a deep series against the Cavs. If he plays like he played Saturday night, if he's able to bottle that for 6 or 7 games, Cleveland's going to have a fight on their hands. No doubt about it.
That would be a great series if it comes to it. I mean, it would be a shootout. Both defenses are bad. Let's see. Cleveland's allowing 107. They're both allowing 106.8.
Right.
Exactly on that number. So it would be a shootout. Now, here's the problem with Cleveland, and this has been the problem the entire month of March. They are awful on the road. They are now 19-18 on the road.
And the Wizards, after starting off so horrendously on the road,
they're much better of late.
I think they're closing in on 500. I think they're 16-18 on the road.
16-18, right. So Cleveland is great at home. They're 28-8 at home, but they're not good on the road. So, and then their next game is on the road as well at Chicago. So let's see how they play in the last 9 or 10 games.
But Reggie's right. If you think about the bench that Cleveland has put together, they're a bunch of misfits who've been around on a bunch of NBA teams, been around for a while. Derek Williams, how many teams has he been on? I know he was
he's a journeyman.
I know he was a top 5 pick in the NBA
probably
draft
been
years ago.
At least 3 or 4, maybe 5 teams, if I had to guess.
Uber talented, but it's just never worked out for Derek Williams.
Right.
Darren Williams, he was an all-star about 15 years ago, it seems like.
Yeah, he's
but he was
getting
better
up there
than
in years.
They needed a backup point guard.
I get it.
He's better than Kay Felder. Kay Felder's he's 5'5".
Yeah, I mean, earlier in the season,
so they needed to go out and get somebody.
Cleveland, they were trotting out guys like DeAndre Liggins and, like you mentioned, Kay Felder. I mean, their bench was razor thin.
They brought back Lurie Sanders.
Yep.
I haven't looked at the boxes.
I don't think
Is he even really playing?
No, he's not playing much.
Yeah. Andrew Bogut gave him like 5 minutes.
I think it was like under 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was like a minute. And he
30.
broke.
Let's just see how Cleveland finishes out the regular, and then if they're still playing like this at the end of the regular season, then they got some serious issues. But they're hurt right now. They've played 3 games in 4 nights in 3 different cities. They've got a couple nights off before the Chicago game. Let's see if they can put something together. LeBron says he will play in the Chicago game on Thursday. So let's see how they're playing in the next 2 weeks. They're still playing this bad, yeah. I mean, they're right for the taking.
I like the fact that they appear to be vulnerable this close to the playoffs. It entertains me.
Yeah, true. But
as a Wizards fan,
the thing, Washington's going to beat the Lakers. The Lakers have lost 15 of 17.
Right.
Then they got the Clippers, and they got to play the Warriors.
Play the Jazz.
Jazz won't be easy. So let's see how they finish out too, because the Wiz can't play defense either.
Wiz have 9 left, 2 at home, 7 on the road. That's pretty daunting.
It is.